Hey, J-Bros, Pap back in here. Yeah, if you're bored and you want to sit around and watch me clean up the CRT and see if I notice any other wear and tear, feel free to hang around. Oh, just busting this up. All right, I got this about as clean as I care to get it. And if you want to see me how I put this back on, I will do that pretty quick. Then I did wipe inside where the idler goes in there. So that way, in the future, we can just eliminate some rubbing with material in there. So that's gone out of there. And pretty much just checked everything, you know, okay, this looks good. This is rolling super good. So don't try to lift this thing either. It's heavier than you want it to be. So I just kind of roll it up to it, get it kind of squared up. That way you got the weight of the skid Oh my goodness. There we go. In my younger days, I'd probably chuck that in there, no problem. Okay, and there we're set back right to the easiest point you're going to be able to get the track on. And then, so that's all back in, that's all cleaned out. Let me, I'll just wet this up a little bit and give this one more wipe down here. I don't know why I do some of this, but I guess it's some preventative maintenance or whatever that my dad taught me. Just try to stay on top of keeping your stuff clean. If you can make stuff look brand new and be brand new, it should operate brand new, kind of in a sense, but the better you take care of it, the longer it's going to last. Now, it doesn't mean I won't buy another mini skid, because I have to admit, I've been looking at stuff out there. Really, I have no need for one because this one does so much good stuff, but you never know when the young J-Bros get up in age here, they might need a machine and we'll be dominating jobs with too many skids on sites. Who knows? All right, enough of that. We get the track over close. And then, same way as before, I'm not going to slide the board under there just yet because I want to get the rear. I want to get the rear established and on there. And I'll just reiterate too, none of this stuff is real difficult. I think I got that track backwards right now. Yep. I must have spun this track around when I took it off. Okay. So, like I mentioned before, we'll just start from the rear, get it on here, and get it inside this. And obviously, the closer you get this up front, that helps too for length of the track. Okay, see that? So it's sitting up here. It's in there. Now we just take the extra slack. Okay, let me get this adjusted a little bit. I'll guide this up over here a little bit because I should be able to get this edge of the track around this, and then I should be able to get the board in there. See how that just set in there really nice? Now this is where you want the board to be able to get all this play out of here so we can get the slack to come forward. We don't want it so tight that you can't get the links past the other idlers. Like I say, I just don't quite have the strength I used to manhandle this stuff around. So I'm probably making this look tougher than it is. So right now what I'm just trying to do, I'm trying to get this front rib right here rocked on. And once I get this front rocked on, then I'll get a little bit more slack from the track. Then I'll be able to slide this board in here. So I'm just trying to work it over this front hump. I'm gonna grab a mallet. I'm getting too winded. So close. put this in here. Okay, see if I can't get this worked on now. I think actually this board's causing me more problems than it's helping at this point. Yeah, it was actually not helping me. And I'll just reiterate this too. This is a used track of $100, and it's this, let's just say, snug to get on. That just goes to show that this track is literally not stretched hardly at all. So that is a great thing. So don't feel bad about it being snug to get on, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. And honestly, if I was probably to start up the skid, I could probably drive this on here right now. I think I might just do that. I'm running out of steam. Okay, or you can do that example quick too. All right, now what I try to do, just to make the wrenching of it quicker, because that obviously is one of the more time-consuming things, I'll put that in there, and I'll put this in here, and then what I like to do is get the slack up here, and then I like to pull the idler as far forward as I can by hand. So that way, the bolt in there, I can just, I can hand tighten until I get to the resistance. And as we mentioned before, this bolt is just pushing on that end cap that's inside that spring, and that's what's tightening it up, which is probably pretty obvious at this point. Okay, I hit resistance. Now we're back to, like I said, I cannot stress enough, go get yourself a long 17 mil like this. You will not regret it. Before, I would think this part was the annoying part. Now it's kind of like, oh, at least I'm just wrenching a bolt. And I tried to do a mechanics cordless wrench in there. I thought that was going to be the total answer. I bought one from China brand, and I thought that was a problem, thinking that was the piece of crap. But then my wife had bought me a DeWalt one, excuse me, and no, it just does not have enough torque to wrench it on, so you're just forced to do it by hand, unless somebody else has got something else out there that makes it quicker. And right now with that, where you see that bolt's at, we're going to set that basically all the way into almost to where that's at, because that's just where the wear of my rubber being gone is where this wants to sit nice. And at right about this point here is when I start feeling like I'm getting resistance on the spring. I'm gonna change sides over here. Every time I do it with this longer wrench, I'm like, how in the world did I do it with the shorter one? All right, we're into the lock nut of it. I'm gonna go ahead and lock that on there. Okay. Alrighty. That's that. I'm gonna have the broom here. There we go. I'm gonna fire it back up and we are gonna get this test out here. All right, well that ends the track putting on and cleanup portion of it. It's supposed to warm up next week. I'll do a final pressure washing on the mini skid, and I'm gonna, as I mentioned before, I'm gonna remove all the batteries and all that stuff and get all the dirt and that hydraulic fluid cleaned up out of my machine. Yeah, so I can get this thing ready for winter. But please like, subscribe, comment down below. J Bros out.